Coping with COVID, updates on the pandemic and information to help you thrive and survive COVID-19. It's brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. Visit scdheck.gov for an updated list of testing sites and important information on how to protect yourself, your family, and friends from the coronavirus. SCDHEC, healthy people, healthy communities. In It Together and the South Carolina Diabetes Advisory Council, presenting Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday on Coping with COVID. The City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, helping to meet the needs of small, minority, and women-owned businesses in the City of Columbia. Log on to columbiasc.net/OBO. Agape Counseling and Training Services. Call 803-779-2777 for licensed professionals of counselors and social workers helping families, engaged and married couples, and individuals of all ages gain an understanding of all aspects of their lives. If you're having a challenge coping with COVID, contact Agape Counseling and Training Services at agapects.com. And Palmetto Media Connections, connecting media and communities together. Coping with COVID, brought to you by SCDHEC, In It Together, the Diabetes Advisory Council, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, Agape Counseling and Training Center, and Palmetto Media Connections.
Coping with COVID with Tre Tailor.
Happy Thursday and welcome to Coping with Tre Tailor. I'm Tre Tailor, and today we're coping with collaboration. Let's Meet Less and Blue Bike SC are joining forces for an innovative new partnership. Sue, Doran, and Eshanna Young Pierre join us with all of the details. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Great. Sue, did I get it right?
You got it right, my friend.
Okay, awesome. I was rethinking it in my head after I said it. Thank you, ladies, so much. We'll be right back with them and more next on Coping with Tre Tailor. But first, your COVID community updates. The Senate has cleared the way for the final vote to confirm Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court. 3 GOP senators say they will support Jackson, who would replace Justice Stephen Breyer when he retires this summer. And plans to honor the Lady Gamecocks for their second NCAA championship win have been announced. The April 13th celebration will include a parade along Main Street in Columbia, ending with a ceremony at the South Carolina State House. Yesterday, Governor Henry McMaster proclaimed April NCAA Women's Basketball National Championship Month in their honor. SCDHEC has your most up-to-date list of times, dates, and location for COVID testing and also vaccinations in and around South Carolina. Now, throughout the show, you will see scrolling at the bottom of the screen, like you may just see now, all types of information. We've got information about where you can get a test, including the 5 free rapid tests, information for veterans, the retail outlets where you can get vaccines, Kroger pharmacies, CVS, the ones located in Target stores, Walgreens, also the Brooklyn Baptist Church vaccine clinic, also the Comet bus system. You'll see that information scrolling at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. Also, online registration help is available at Get Set Up. You can see that throughout the show. And then we also have several financial resources, including FEMA's COVID funeral reimbursement, the SC Bar Association and SC Legal Services toll-free number and website for rental and mortgage help, Lexington County Bill Assistance Program, SC Housing and Dominion Energy. And then also on the bottom of the screen, you'll see information about SC Hopes. If you are someone you know is having a challenge coping with COVID, that South Carolina Department of Mental Health offers a 24-hour assistance line. Also, scrolling at the bottom of the screen throughout the show, you'll see information about job opportunities, including the City of Columbia. They have a hiring event every Wednesday from 9 until 11, and Spectrum, of course, is continuing to hire their 350 full-time workers in the West Columbia Call Center. Also, last but certainly not least, one of our sponsors, Fifth Circuit Solicitor's Office, Attorney Byron Gibson, has another no judge, no bail warrant resolution event. Now, from April 12th through the 14th, you can stop by ML Community Development Center on Farrow Road and get information about clearing your case if you have an outstanding warrant. And of course, that is you don't have to worry about going to jail, basically. He's had several of these very successful events, and another one is coming up next week. We'll also talk to Attorney Byron Gibson next week for his monthly No Justice, No Peace segment. Again, all of that information will be scrolling at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. So please post and share so we can get the message to the masses. You're watching Coping with Tre Tailor, and we are streaming live on the Tailor Made production page on Facebook. Please go over there, hit like and share and follow so that not only you can receive updates as to when to watch Coping with COVID, which is Wednesday at 2 p.m., sponsored by In It Together SC and the Diabetes Action Council, and of course, Coping with Tre Tailor, Thursday and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also streaming live on the YouTube channel. Please go over there and hit the subscribe button and also watch previous episodes of Coping with COVID and Coping with Tre Tailor. We've been on the air 2 years now as of March. So we've got so much great information on there and so many outstanding resources. We also have a presence on Instagram and also on Twitter. Now, we are live, and so if you have a comment, please post it in the comment section, and we'll get it to our guests. And our guests today are having a collaboration. Blue Bike SC is collaborating with Let's Meet Less. Today, we're talking to Eshanna Pierre. She's with Blue Bike SC, and also Sue Doran with Let's Meet Less. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sue, let me start with you. You've been a guest on the show before, so thank you so much for joining us again. Tell us about the Let's Meet Less initiative.
Well, it's a nonprofit that I founded here in Columbia, South Carolina, to educate and to empower eating habits that positively impact our health, the environment, our community, and of course, all of this saves some innocent animals.
Yeah. And I know that when you were here before, you told us about several places that you launched, including Benedict College, and it's been wildly successful. What made you want to connect with Blue Bike? And then we'll ask Eshanna what Blue Bike is for those who may not know.
Yes, Let's Meet Less brought Meatless Monday, the Global Health and Environmental Initiative, to the City of Columbia, Benedict College, Richland County. But how I got involved with Blue Bike was Eshanna emailed me at info@letsmeetless.com and said, I think we have common missions. You want to help the environment and human health, as does this rideshare initiative, Blue Bike SC. I wonder if we could partner on something. So we've spent the last couple of months having Zoom meetings every week to figure out what that partnership might look like. And the end result is Meet Less, Bike More, South Carolina.
Awesome. So Eshanna, tell us about Blue Bike. Tell us what that is.
So Blue Bike is the bike share system in downtown Columbia. We launched in October of 2018. We currently have 18 stations in the downtown area where you can rent a bike. Trips are about 45 minutes, and you just pay $2 per 45-minute trip. You download the app, you sign up. It's a really easy process. We have also electric bikes available for people to rent. So those are really fun to ride. And yeah, bike share is just a great addition to Columbia in our city, and it's a great way for people to get around.
How has it been doing? Because I'm sure, like me, a lot of people have seen the blue bikes around town. Tell me, how is it catching on?
Yeah, our numbers are really, really great, especially coming off of the pandemic. Our numbers are actually exceeding 2019. So people are back outside again. They're enjoying going out to events and doing things, meeting up with friends. So we're really excited about our ridership numbers.
Awesome. So tell me why you reached out to Sue. What did you see as a common goal between Blue Bike and Let's Meet Less?
Like Sue said, I thought we had a common audience and that we could collaborate. And I thought starting a collaboration during something to do with Earth Day made sense. So that's kind of how that started.
That's Eshanna Pierre. She's with Blue Bike SC, and she and Sue Doran with Let's Meet Less have collaborated on an exciting new collaboration. So ladies, tell us what the collaboration is. Sue, or whoever.
What we're doing, part of the mission of Let's Meet Less is to positively impact the community too. So that means local restaurants and to send citizens to support our local restaurants. So what we're doing with Meet Less, Bike More, South Carolina, is encouraging folks to take the bike share system, the Blue Bikes, to local restaurants, order a plant-based meal to help your health, the environment, and the local restaurants. So we've organized 5 group rides. So the campaign is 1 month long. It's launching soon on April 18th, Monday, April 18th. And you can ride to the restaurants on the bikes any day that you want, but we're trying to send folks there on days that are traditionally less busy to generate more business on Meatless Mondays and Tuesdays. So that's what we're doing. We're going to give away prizes and gift certificates and that kind of thing. And to try to maybe next year, because this is the first time we're doing this, get more restaurants involved. So the 5 that we have the group rides to this time have been very involved with Meatless Monday Columbia and are very supportive of Let's Meet Less and that kind of work. So it was really easy to just call those owners and say, hey, we're going to try something new. Do you want to partner with us and be a part of it?
Awesome. So Eshanna, what are the 5 restaurants that are currently participating?
So the 5 featured restaurants will also be featured on our Blue Bike map. So if you download the app or you go online, you'll see them as points of interest. So we have a Peace with Soul vegan kitchen, Jake's, Good Life Cafe, Enzo's Deli, and Il Giorgione as our restaurants we'll be doing rides to.
Awesome. So what do people need to do to, they just need to, get a blue bike, so to speak, and ride to the restaurant?
Yes. So to enter to win, there's 2 ways you can win. You can enter our social media contest. If any of the ride dates that we have down don't work with your schedule, you can take out a blue bike, download the app, find out what restaurant you want to eat a plant-based meal. And all you have to do is post a picture of your experience, your meal, your bike, with the hashtag #MeetLessBikeMoreSC. And then follow Let's Meet Less and @BlueBikeSC either on Instagram or Twitter. And if you do want to join one of the group rides, that would be the second way that you can win. And we're giving away restaurant gift cards, annual membership to ride Blue Bike SC, a bike helmet, bike light, and some other gifts.
Oh, cool. So cool. Mitchell Peace Joyce Jen says a great idea. Thank you, Mitchell, for joining us. We're talking to Eshanna Young Pierre with Blue Bike SC and Sue Doran with Let's Meet Less about this exciting new collaboration between the two to help people eat less meat, eat less, bike more. And it sounds like it's just a great way to, as you say, have a healthy lifestyle from the inside and the outside.
Right. We know that eating a lot of meat and dairy and eggs is directly linked to preventable diseases like heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, etc. So eating a little less meat does a whole lot of good to help your health and kind of get you on the right path. And, as I said, the side effects are it lessens the greenhouse gas emissions because raising animals to be eaten as food generates a tremendous amount of environmentally damaging greenhouse gas emissions, more than the entire transportation sector. So there's kind of something in it for everybody with Meet Less, Bike More SC. If you want to improve your health, we got you. If you want to, lessen your impact on the environment, this is a good idea. If you want to support our local restaurants in Columbia, it's great. And if you want to spare some farmed animals, this does that too. So it's an easy, gentle ask, and it does a whole lot of good.
Yeah, awesome. Now, I know we've got some video from a couple of the restaurants. We're going to play
We are a Peace of Soul vegan kitchen here in Columbia, South Carolina. We offer 100% plant-based Southern comfort food. So I was raised vegetarian and have been plant-based for pretty much my entire life. So it's great for me to be able to offer the foods that I've eaten forever to folks that are transitioning or folks who have been plant-based for a while. So our crispy fried chicken sandwich is our best-selling item about 3 years running. A close second is our Zach Jr. and our bacon cheeseburgers. Our burger has actually won Best Veggie Burger for the last 2 years in the Free Times poll. It's definitely a must-have when you stop by. And of course, we offer collards, mac and cheese, purple cabbage, and an array of other fresh veggie sides daily. I'm Salami Jeter, and A Piece of Soul Vegan supports Meat Less, Bike More, South Carolina.
We are an authentic Italian pizzeria and wine bar. Our goal has been for the last 10 years to introduce Colombia to what Italians eat in Italy. We're happy to offer a lot of products on our everyday menu that are meatless, keeping in with that tradition from Italy to here. This is one of our vegan-friendly appetizers, which is grilled vegetables, which is a very popular appetizer in Italy, especially in Rome. And we have one vegetarian pasta that's not quite vegan-friendly because it's a cheese-stuffed tortelloni. Our newest option, which is pizza vegana, which is a vegan-friendly pizza, and we have a plant-based sausage on it. I'm George Kessler, owner of Il Giorgione Pizzeria and Wine Bar. We're a proud partner of Meat Less, Bike More, South Carolina.
Awesome. Those are some awesome partnerships. Listen, I'm hungry just watching that. I love, I am a vegetarian. I mentioned that to Sue when she was here before, and and been one for a long time. And I'm familiar, obviously, with Piece of Soul, but it's great to see that restaurants who maybe not are traditionally known as offering vegan or vegetarian options have jumped on board.
It's awesome. And, I've talked to them about how the Meatless Monday headquarters in New York surveys restaurants who have a Meatless Monday initiative. And it does bring in more business, and the food is less expensive to create and produce. In fact, a local restaurant owner in 5 Points came to me and said, this is actually cheaper for us. It cuts down on costs to serve whole grains and vegetables and fruits and that kind of thing instead of meat products. So it's kind of it's a win-win for everybody involved, especially on those less busy days.
Awesome. That's right. Yeah, I do see this as an opportunity for, the restaurateurs to get more business on, like you said, Sue, a day when, maybe people aren't patronizing them more on Monday. But here's a great reason why they can eat less, bike more, and do it on Meatless Mondays.
Exactly. And Il Gio's, who we just saw the video, is not even open on Mondays, but George has told me that when they feature that meatless pasta, whether it's made with locally sourced mushrooms or the cheese ravioli we just showed, that he said people come in specifically to get that meal, and that it's going over very well. Same with the new plant-based sausage pizza. And he and these other restaurants are showing that they care about the environment, they care about our health, and that they're taking a leadership role in providing sustainable foods.
Awesome. Sue, Doran, and Eshanna Young Pierce with Blue Bike SC join us today on Coping with Tre Tailor. I'm Tre Tailor. Please post and share this information out so we can get the message to the masses about eat less, bike more. So are the plans to add more restaurants, ladies?
I think so in the future. I think that would be great. These restaurants we have selected, they don't just put plant-based options on the menu for the sake of it. They actually, they spend time cultivating these recipes and meals. So it's a special dish for you to eat. So I'm hoping more restaurants hop on board with that and we can include them in a future campaign.
And the other question I want to ask, is this just on Monday, Sue?
It's every day.
It's every day.
So, right. So anytime you want to meet less, bike more, grab one of those bikes, go to one of these restaurants, and the plant-based dishes are on the menu every day. So you can do it every day of the week.
And how long do you see this initiative lasting, Eshanna?
I'm hoping we can do this once a year or even twice a year. in the future.
So the thought is to do five restaurants every 6 months or something like that. Is that what you're thinking?
So our first ride starts on April 18th. Our second ride would be the same week on that Friday. And then thereafter, we have 3 more group rides, 1 per week. So it'll last from April 18th through May 15th.
Okay. All right. Great.
Right. So this initial
Sue.
effort is just the 4 weeks, and we'd love for more restaurants to be involved, and we can add them to our Meet Less, Bite More SC website if they want to email me directly at sue@letsmeetless.com, or Eshanna. We'd be happy to add them to our website as folks who are participating in this initial run of Meet Less, Bike More, and hopefully the word will spread and we'll have many, many more restaurants involved next time, whether it's a year from now or whenever. But, a lot of this is logistics. So it's having a chance to reach out, track down the restaurant owners and contact them and say, would you like to partner with us? So it's kind of a lot of work. I mean, this is just Eshanna and I doing all of this. So we're happy for people who want to be involved to contact us too. And as I said, we'll add you to the website and we'll get as many who want to participate in it to do so next year or whenever we decide to do this again, depending on how extremely successful it is.
Yeah.
We'll add a form to our landing page so people can contact us if they're interested in participating in the future.
Okay, great. Well, you see the information on the screen for Eshanna and also the information for Sue. The website, you can go, as Sue said, to the website, or it's also on the Blue Bike website, correct, Eshanna?
We have a separate landing page for this campaign, but I'll be adding it to the Blue Bike website as well on our homepage. So you can click the link and it'll take you there.
Awesome. So it all starts April 18th. It's a 4-week initial run, 5 restaurants. What a great opportunity to, as the campaign says, meet less and bike more. Sue Doran with Let's Meet Less, and Eshanna Young Pierre with Blue Bike SC. Ladies, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much, Eshanna, for looking at this as a great opportunity and possibility for collaboration for the city of Columbia. And with Sue, are you a vegetarian?
I'm not. I'm a flexitarian.
A flexitarian.
She's our target market.
Right.
So it's perfect.
Right. Yeah.
So I always have at least one day a week that I don't eat meat. So
Right. I love that term, flexitarian. Yeah, you're right, Sue. She is a target market because at least she's considering it. She's thinking about it. She's trying it. And I think this is the biggest thing. And I know we talked about this when you came on at first with the Benedict College initiative. At least try it. Try it. Because I would say all of the options are so fulfilling and so tasty. And again, I've been a vegetarian for a long time, so I don't know anything else, so, but I love that this is a great opportunity for people to kind of get a taste of what going meatless is. And again, and finding out and learning more about not only Blue Bike, but getting some exercise too. So again, thank you ladies so much for Eshanna for contacting Sue for saying yes, and to all of the 5 restaurants for coming on board. Again, you can see both Eshanna and Sue's information on the screen. For more information about Meet Less, Bike More, you can contact either of them. Go to the website and let's do this on April 18th. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do for our community, Tre.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sue, also. All right. So if you have a story or initiative that could help someone cope with COVID, please email booking@copingwithtretailor.com. Booking@copingwithtretailor.com. That information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you have a product or service that could help someone cope with COVID, email copingwithtretailor@gmail.com. Copingwithtretailor@gmail.com. We would love for you to be a proud sponsor, just like In It Together SC and the Diabetes Action Council, along with SCDHEC. They sponsor Wellness Wednesday, every Wednesday here on Coping with COVID. Next Wednesday, as a matter of fact, we are going to be talking about pets and how they affect our physical health. We also are proud to sponsor with Palmetto Media Connections, the Comet Bus Systems, Computers Unique, Dutch Square Mall, Agape Counseling and Training Services, Javis Tax Services, Black Pages, Black Expo, May 20th and 21st in Columbia, South Carolina, featuring Kieri Kiki Sheard and also Anthony Anderson. And also, we are so glad to be partners and sponsors with the Fifth Circuit Solicitor's Office, Attorney Byron Gibson. We mentioned to you that they've got another no judge, no jail warrant resolution event coming up next week. So don't forget to stop by and check that out. As always, we leave you with a inspirational reading, and we've been reading Conversations with God from Cheryl Mims Williams. Today it says, Father, I feel safe in your arms. This is a beautiful prayer. I don't ever want to leave them or go astray. I want to stay right here in this spot. You are my protector, my savior, my security, my corrector, my healer, my advisor, my supporter. God, you're my guide, my friend, my confidant, and my encourager. Lord, you are everything. This comes from Conversations with God. This is from Cheryl Mims Williams with Agape Counseling and Training Services. It's a beautiful book that includes some of her devotions, some scriptural readings, and some of her journal writings. That's what we have been checking out and ending the show with this year. And we thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tre Tailor. Until the next time, I wish you peace, abundant blessings. Take care. Stay well. God bless. Eat less. Bike more. And also don't forget to wear your mask over your nose and under your chin. We'll see you tomorrow.
Coping with COVID. Updates on the pandemic and information to help you thrive and survive COVID-19. It's brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. Visit scdheck.gov for an updated list of testing sites and important information on how to protect yourself, your family, and friends from the coronavirus. SCDHEC. Healthy people, healthy communities. In it together and the South Carolina Diabetes Advisory Council. Presenting Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday on Coping with COVID. The City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, helping to meet the needs of small, minority, and women-owned businesses in the City of Columbia. Log on to columbiasc.net/OBO. Agape Counseling and Training Services. Call 803-779-2777 for licensed professionals of counselors and social workers helping families, engaged and married couples, and individuals of all ages gain an understanding of all aspects of their lives. If you're having a challenge coping with COVID, contact Agape Counseling and Training Services at agapects.com. And Palmetto Media Connections, connecting media and communities together. Coping with COVID, brought to you by SCDHEC. In it together, the Diabetes Advisory Council, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, Agape Counseling and Training Center, and Palmetto Media Connections.
Coping with COVID with Tre Tailor.